Hi there, we've come out on a lovely sunny day here in Salisbury to have a look at this, the new Flowtech 75 tripod system from Sachtler. Vinton manufactured the Fibertech tripod a few years ago. It didn't last very long, unfortunately, but this is kind of an evolution of that from Sachtler and Vinton, and this is called the Flowtech. It's all carbon fibre, it's all single piece legs, so 3 single solid carbon fibre sections in this beautiful trapezoidal form, which is really nice and comfortable to have on your shoulder, unlike, you know, a lot of traditional tripods I'm sure you found. And it's really beautiful. Let's have a look at some of the features. Firstly, we have these fantastic top level levers. Now the nice thing about these, as opposed to almost every other tripod system, is that the lever leg clamps are at the top of the legs, not in the middle section here. They're right at the top. They're in a beautifully comfortable place. So your hands are always around the camera and the tripod head, so all in the same place. When you come to put it on your shoulder, notice the legs have just gone together like that. That's because they're magnetized here. There's magnets there, and with a sharp shake, apart they come really easy. I really like that. So while we got it up here, let's talk about the spreader. We got a little spreader in the middle. You can take the spreader off very quickly and very easily, and then you can spread the legs out. Now, what's to stop the legs flailing all over the place as soon as you put weight on? Well, these new little clamp levers, click them in and the legs will stop wherever you need them to be. So let's click it in one more level, and then they're stopped. They're locked there until you press the button to release them, and then they can go right the way out to, you know, stupid wide really, so go super low. The lovely thing that this tripod, and indeed its precursor, the Fibertech tripods, had is they were incredibly rigid. Because they're not round legs, they're square, sort of trapezoidal shaped legs interlocking with each other. They are really rigid, and that means that you get a super solid tripod that's still very lightweight without the need necessarily for spreader support, which is, you know, which is really cool. So I've got a feeling I'm going to take that spreader off and just rely on the leg locks, because they are really handy, really easy to use, really fast to use, and allow, you know, huge range of positions to lock your legs into for getting at any height, and indeed gaining even more stability by spreading those legs wider. The tripod itself has got these lovely little feet, which, another new thing I haven't seen really before is these little clamps on the feet. So to take your rubber feet off is the work of moments, and indeed to put them back on, you have a little plastic clamp there to help you get the rubber toe over. So that is really handy, and of course once you've taken them off, you've got your studded shoe there for, you know, icy ground or somewhere a bit muddy and disgusting. Threaded holes here in several places on the top of the head so that you can screw your magic arm in to put your monitor on or another accessory without having to mount it to the camera and therefore altering your balance on the head. Screw it straight to the tripod, which is really handy. It's also got this little bracket for putting a strap over your shoulder or something so you can carry it around very easily. So this is my camera. I've built it up almost as heavy as I get it. It's got a big heavy lens on it, battery back on, big V-Lock battery on there, and it's still nowhere near the weight limit of the head or indeed the tripod. It's supposed to be 20 kilos maximum payload on these sticks. Got a feeling it will probably do a bit more. The head itself is 2.5 kilos and the tripod weighs 2.9 kilos. So overall you're, you know, just over 5 kilograms. Not going to be in any trouble carrying that around. And as soon as I see a shot, bang. Oh, it's not quite the right height. Let's go down a bit. It's that fast. All you're left to do is level the head and you're away. And yeah, I'm really impressed with it actually. So that's the Flowtech 75 tripod system. I really wanted to give a more balanced review, but I really love it already, and can't wait to go off and shoot some more stuff with it in some interesting places.